Low adult class, it is Tuesday, March 7th, April 7th, April 7th, April 7th, wow. Okay, I think it's April 7th, okay, and as Joshi Lucas mentioned yesterday, we're in our 4th week of shooting online videos. I miss talking to people. What about you?
A little bit.
A little bit. Not all of you, but most of you we miss that. Just kidding. No, we miss having you guys on the mat. Hey, just a couple quick things. Make sure, number one, you guys warm up before any training. 2, pause the video so you guys can get your reps in and so forth, all right? Again, our lesson plan is building this week. Also, today is a good day. I have a homework assignment for everybody. I want everybody to get outside and get at least 30 minutes of exercise outside. If you have an iPad or something, you want to take it outside and watch this instructional video outside, that'd be awesome. Go outside and get your training in. Outside, get some fresh air. Stay in your yard. Don't go to the park or anything like that. Stay where you're socially distanced from people, but get some outside fresh air, okay? All right, so today we're gonna get right into our training, okay? We're gonna get right into our training. Today we're gonna go right into our curriculum kicks. Again, same thing we did yesterday, same curriculum kicks as yesterday, just building on it. Repetitions of mother skill. Our kicking drills and everything like that, super important that we do those all the time, consistently. All right, so, first kick we're working on today, for the white belts again, you're working your front leg side kicks. Turn the back foot, chamber the knee, hit with the heel, re-chamber and down. 4 parts of that side kick. Come this way a little bit, please.
Who's inside?
4. Turn that back foot, chamber that knee, hit with your heel, re-chamber and down. Ki-ai. Ki-ai, okay? Get at least 20 to 30 reps on both sides, okay? 20 to 30 reps in the air or on a target. Don't forget the slow kicking drills we talked about yesterday as well. Great training to do slow kicking. Grab a railing, grab the back of your chair, grab the back of your couch, lean on your wall, turn your back foot, chamber your knee, out, back, and down. Turn that foot, chamber the knee, out, back, and down. Slow kicking does a lot of great things for you. One, it improves your flexibility, it improves your technique, and it increases your power. So you guys want to work on doing those side kicks here. We can also do the yellow belt kick on the wall. That's the round kick. Turn that back foot. Instead of chambering the knee here, I'm going to point the foot or point the knee where I'm going. Toes are pointed so I can hit with my instep, and then back and down. Turn that back foot, point the knee, snap, back and down. So in fact, I'm going to ad-lib here. I want you guys all, every belt level, to do slow kicks for both your side kicks and your round kicks today. Do 7 on each side before you get into your curriculum kicks. Every belt level is doing that. Side kicks and round kicks, okay? Now, round kicks on the targets for the yellow belts, facing that way.
Who's inside?
So I turn my back foot just like I do in a side kick, point my knee at the target, smack the target, and put it right back. Turn that back foot, point the knee, and back. Notice I'm not winding up. I'm not pulling back and then kicking. One that's telegraphing, 2 we're actually just practicing a back leg round kick there. So right here, we'll work on the back leg round kick in a future class. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. All right, orange belt, spin side kicks. From here, pivot on the balls of your feet, look over your shoulder, and do a side kick. Ki-ai, land and reset. Turn, look over your shoulder, and do a side kick. Ki-ai, land and reset. Ki-ai, hit with that heel. All right, so now we're moving on. Green belts, you guys are working on your hook kicks. The hook kick starts just like a side kick. We're over here, dude. You keep creeping away on me.
Who's inside?
Okay. A hook kick starts just like a side kick. Turn that back foot, chamber the knee, throw it straight out next to the target, and then snap it to your butt. Turn, chamber, and right to your butt. Hit with the back of the heel right there. Okay. Blue belts. Tornado kicks. Pivot. Look over your shoulder. Bring your knee up and around so it's almost pointing at the target. And jump. Hit with the inside edge of the heel. Turn. Pick up the knee. Jump. Come through. Hitting with the inside edge of the foot. Fluid. Ki-ai. Okay. Purple belt. Spin hook kicks. Looks just like a spin side kick when it comes out. Exactly like a spin side kick when it comes out. Right next to the target. Throw it straight out. Snap to your butt. Land where you start. Avoid swinging your leg. Throw it straight out. Right next to the target. snap, and all the way back. Kia! Red belt, spin crescent kicks. Kicks, right? Spin crescent kicks. Okay? Make sure your hips are facing the target, the knee is bent, the toes are up as the foot comes across. Okay, so we're not going to throw the kick when we're here. We're actually going to throw the kick when we're here. And the knee gets to this point, and we let the leg fly out. Kia! Kia! Okay? Brown belts, you're doing your jumping front leg knee strikes again today. Repetition is the mother of skill. Pick up the back leg, that launches you. Hit with the front leg. Kia! Kia! Grab the target. No. On this side, sir. Jumping back leg round kicks for the black belts again. Want to see you get some air. If yesterday was the first time you did it, today you should be better. If today's the first time you did it, today, I can't talk today. What day of the week is it? If today is the first day that you're doing it, then it means you skipped out on training yesterday, so you gotta get back to work. All right, jumping back leg round kicks. Yeah! What's the matter? You ready? Should we hit them harder? Should we hit them harder? Ready? Yeah! All right. Jumping back leg round kicks, all right? Get to work. 20 to 30 reps, both sides. Now, for our mat chat today, it's not so much a lesson. It's really, I just want to kind of talk about selflessness. Selflessness, or being selfless, is when you put the needs of others before your own needs. With that in mind, I want to give a huge shout out of appreciation to our first responders, our doctors, our nurses, our police department, fire department, paramedics, and of course our military. You guys are our heroes. Fighting this pandemic, putting the needs of others before your own needs, thinking about other people's safety before your own safety. We thank you, and we're praying for you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and please, with your help and bravery, we'll get through this thing soon. So thank you. All right, guys, so we're going to continue our self-defense work this week. We're on number 2s today, so we're going to run through them.
Who sensei?
Okay. White number 2 is a 2-hand choke. We're going to grab the wrist. Right hand goes high in the sky. Step straight back, taking your opponent off balance to have a nice wide base right here. Now he's holding on to the neck strong. Twist the hips. That breaks the grip. Drop my elbow in his arms. Don't let go here. Bring my hand in my ear. Elbow straight right to the head. Watch again. Grab, arm up. Step back, twist. Drop the elbow and strike. One more time. Step back, twist. Drop the elbow and strike. So when we do this facing you guys, grab the wrist, arm goes up, step back. Notice our feet are nice wide like we're on train tracks. We're not narrow like a balance beam. We have no balance then. Twist your hips. We still have a nice wide stance. Drop the elbow and strike. Ki. One more time. Grab, arm up, step back, twist. Ki. All right. Yellow number 2. 2-hand grab. Right hand over the top, thumb on the back of the hand, fingers in the wrist. Kick to the groin. Turn the hand over. Thumb, middle finger. Push. Step behind. Break the elbow. Watch again. Let's break it down a little bit more this time. Thumb goes in the back of the hand. I'm reaching over the top. Middle finger on the wrist. Kick. That softens his grip. Peel the hand off. Turn it over. I want his fingers pointing to the sky. Bring my other thumb in and push. I want to get the hand above the shoulder. Hold your arm up, please. This is a butterfly grip. Middle fingers are in the wrist. Push. Step in. Break the elbow. Don't really break the elbow. Kick. Turn it over. Apply pressure. Step in behind and break. Okay? Orange number 2. Full Nelson. Okay? He's under the arms, behind the neck. Much like yesterday, I'm smashing the back of the hands like we did in number 3. We're smashing the hands. or kicking the knee. Just lots of different strikes to get him to loosen his grip. And I'm grabbing for the hands. Now, if his hands automatically drop, I'm just stepping away. But if I need to peel his hands off, I'm grabbing him. I want a lobster claw grip. My thumb here, middle finger here, and squeeze. Stretch the arms out. Now I'm going to step between me and my opponent, not stepping between his legs. Between he and I, pull one arm across the stomach, the other arm behind the back. Watch again. Hit, kick, grab, stretch, and step through. Okay. Green, number 2. This is one of the more challenging moves, you guys. There's a lot of little intricacies, so I need you to pay attention to details here. Pay attention to details. Go on this side, please.
Who sensei?
The attacker's doing a skip front kick. Good for you. We've worked on closing distance recently. Back up a little bit more, please. At the same time he tries to close distance, I'm going to shuffle back and maintain distance. Then from here, I'm going to change strategy and I'm going to close myself. With a front palm straight to the face. Front hand, front hand, front hand. Some of you guys do the back hand. Front hand, palm straight to the face. That puts my head behind him. I don't want my head in here where he's going to guillotine me. I want to get in behind him quick. Boom. This arm wraps around the waist. This arm's behind the knee. I'm going to lean into him and put his weight on his back leg. Now lift this up high to the belt. Some of you guys sag this and you end up getting kicked in the groin. All the way up to your belt. And I watch my right foot. Baby step, then I step behind, and I twist. Punch with your left hand to the groin. Hook the ankle. Now watch, if I don't reach back for the ankle, when I pull it through, I kind of get stuck on my hip, or on my ribs. I'm going to reach back and grab the ankle and throw it up towards his head, which also turns him. Now I step up, left hand again, ki. Back up.
Who sensei?
We're hitting with the left hand twice in a row there. Shuffle back, front palm strike, level change, shoot in. My ear's right on his back. I want to hear what he had for lunch. Cheese stick and a beef stick. Okay, here. Grab around the waist, lean into him, lift, 1, 2, twist. Hit the groin, throw the leg, punch and ki. Last time. Shuffle back, palm. Grab, lift. Easy. Hit, throw, ki. Grab the knife. All right, blue belt self-defense number 2. So that attacker's coming at you with a knife overhead. We're doing a high block. Now, a couple things. One, we don't want to be going at the knife. He's got a knife. I don't need to go to the knife. I don't want to get, whoa, I'm not attacking a knife. I'm defending against a knife. He comes at me, high block. Now from here, I'm going to shuffle in, like so. Because my arms aren't long enough to reach to be able to do what I want to do. So I've done the block and I'm closing. So it's quick. It's block and shuffle. Not at the same time. Now, from here, make sure your shoulders don't end up behind your hips. You don't want to be like this. Now I'm off balance. You can take me down. Come again. High block. Shuffle in. Shoot this arm underneath. Grab your own wrist. Squeeze your elbows and shrug your shoulder. Then we're going to take 2 steps. 1, 2. Punch and ki. Always take the knife by the handle. Don't leave the attacker with the knife because if he still has a knife and you haven't finished him, he'll come at you again. So again, high block. Shuffle in. Shoot underneath. Grab. Now right here, if I don't squeeze my elbows and I bring his hand down, ooh, I need to secure that by locking my elbows. I'm going to shrug my shoulder, the off balance is in. Now, that makes him lean this way. I'm still going straight through him. 1, 2, punch and ki, take the knife by the handle. Okay? Last time. High block, shuffle. Ki. In a street fight situation, you wouldn't be all gentle about taking him down. Look a little bit more like this. Boom! And we let their shoulder rip out, their feet go in the air, and their head goes boom! And it's not good for them, right? Right.
Who sensei?
Okay, so moving on. Purple belt, self-defense number 2. Cross wrist grab. Joshi grabs his right to my right. I'm going to trap and secure his hand. I don't want his hand to move, actually. I'm going to use his hand to submit it. trap it, pivot, fingers to the sky, pivot, completely the opposite direction. I'm right here, watch my hand. That's important. Got to get that extra rotation there so I can get over the top. Thumb two, don't wrap the thumb over the top. Turn it back towards him and roll it like a motorcycle in reverse. Go on this side.
Loosen set.
Pivot, I'm all the way to my left. Now I'm going to turn 180 degrees to my right. Now I pivot that hand, fingers and thumb over the top, roll it. Last time. 1, and okay. Red number 2. Red number 2 happens to be one of my favorite moves. I like this one a lot. Back up.
Loosen set.
Step through overhead strike. This time we are getting out of the way. So I'm going to move outside angle of the octagon here. Let your arm keep coming. Boom, here. My outside hand, my left hand is actually going to deflect, kind of like those deflecting drills we did in sparring, just deflect it just a little bit. The right hand's going to come underneath. Traditionally, this is known as a inside block. Okay, so right here, boom, here. Now I'm going to reach behind him. Now, Joshi Lucas is taller than me, like most people, so I push on his lower back to get him equalized. Reach around the neck. We went over the rear naked choke the other day. Squeeze. So 2 shuffles get in position. 1 to get out of the way, and 1 to get right behind him. 1, 2. Here. Too tall for me. Grab. Rear naked choke. Flex. Okay? Come from this side.
Loosen set.
1, 2. Okay, good. Moving on to brown number 2. Brown number 2, we talked about the octagon last week. Talked about where circle ends and line begins. I told you that I love to go forward when someone comes at me. This is the prime example. Okay, he comes with a big Rocky Balboa style hook punch. Boom. Where circle ends, the line begins, I'm going to burst right inside of it. Bang. Hitting him in the throat and in the arm with my forearms right here. I'm not going at his arm. I don't make the mistake of going here at 11 o'clock. Now I'm off balance. I just got clothesline. I'm going straight in. Boom. Plant the right hand on his shoulder and lift the chin. Likelihood, his mouth will be open. And when you do this, he's going to bite his tongue. Off balance. Step through. 1, 2. Punch and key out. This side.
Loosen set.
First, right in. Lift the chin. See that? Bang. Open your mouth. Off balance now. 2 steps. Right foot, left foot. Bend the knees. Little knee on belly ride. Punch and key out.
I knew that was coming.
Last time. I love doing this. Turn. Move that hand. Move that hand. When you do this punch here, why not do this? At the exact same time I'm punching him in the face, I'm dropping a knee right onto his ribs. Bang! Okay. Feels good, right?
Love doing that, dude.
Yes. Where's the gun? All right. Black belts. Gotta make sure it's empty. Okay. Black belts. Yesterday we actually did the single hand attack, right? And we talked about being aware of the surroundings and making sure when you, 1, defend yourself from this gun, 2, you don't get anybody else shot. Make sure you make a smart decision. Give them what they want, unless what they want, you're not willing to give, like getting in a car or something like that with them. Now, somebody asked me, what if the gun's out there? What if they're 10 feet away from you? Guys, don't get in this situation. Now, if you're like me, I carry too, but that's not the self-defense I'm teaching, okay? If I have a guy that pulls a gun on me from 6 feet away, I'm begging for mercy. I might even be like, listen, I'll give you my money, whatever, till I can get in range. Okay, but you gotta listen to their instructions as best you can. Now, we're in here, we talked about, hold that gun up. We talked about clearing the weapon, striking with the weapon. I'm not gonna teach these now, you can watch the video to remind yourself, boom. This is on yesterday's class. Okay, we talked about this way. Boom. Okay, now, today, that guy was the guy that's coming at you with one hand, threatening you and asking for your money. He's only got one hand on the weapon. A trained gunfighter is usually coming in here. Coming in with 2 hands on the weapon. When it's two hands on a weapon, come a little closer, please. Hold it up. Okay. You're not likely to bend the wrist. Not likely to bend the wrist here. So, oh, you don't remember how to hold a gun? That goes there.
2.
Yep, that goes like that. Good. Gotta take him shooting again. All right, so when he's holding the gun here, I'm not gonna be able to bend the wrist. It's not gonna happen. So really, I wanna go in the path of least resistance. He's got strong stability this way. You see his elbows are already bent? So that's where we're going. So again, I'm coming, I don't want any trouble. My hands are a little bit lower than the gun right now, so that I can come up under the gun and down here on the wrist. So the gun goes this way. Bang. Now the barrel's facing him. Punch him in the chest and take the gun. Watch again. Two hands on the gun. I don't want any trouble. Now, notice where I went too. In slow motion, you'll see that the gun goes up, but my head goes down. That way, if it goes off, I'm buying myself a little extra time to get out of the way there. Okay, so bang, here, and then just punch him with the gun and take the gun away. Take the kneecaps. Kneecaps is safer. You won't go to jail for that. Just kidding. Don't shoot him. Just get away. Okay, bang. This one's hitting the wrist. This one's coming up underneath. I need to redirect this barrel. If all I do is this, I'm getting shot. What is that, Star Wars? The Star Wars blaster.
Okay, I missed.
Well, if it's a stormtrooper, guys, he'll never hit me. I can stand right here all day. Okay? So I don't want any trouble. And I love to hit it when I say in your middle of the sentence, before you finish the word. It's not, I don't want any trouble, bang. It's, I don't want any trouble. Okay? See how I bent the wrist by smashing it? Turn the weapon towards him, punch him right in the chest, take the gun, back away, create space. Look for anybody else, okay? All right, there you go, black belts. All right, something else I want to talk to you guys about. We already talked about selflessness. We talked about thanking our first responders, okay? The other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about real quick. I don't know that all the adults realize this, so I'm not seeing many of you guys on there. Part of keeping you guys engaged in your martial art training is engaging with us. Every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I hold a live chat on Facebook and YouTube. Now, it's more of a monologue, me talking about stuff, but students can type in responses and answer questions. I would like adult students to chime in as well, okay? Not just the kids. Additionally, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we do a live Zoom chat. We all have a face-to-face chat with each other. I want to see your faces. Even the adult class, yeah, even you. We want to see you guys online on Zoom. So please join us for our chats. I want to interact with you guys. I want to see you guys. I miss my students. I'm glad you guys get to see us every day. We haven't seen you guys in 3.5 weeks. So please join us for our Zoom chats. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 o'clock. Okay? All right, moving on. We're going to continue our series on the single stick. Okay, so let's get to work here a little bit.
Sensei.
So, just quick review of what we talked about yesterday. When we're holding that Eskrima stick, okay, we're holding about a quarter way up. We're doing some very simple wrist rolls forward and wrist rolls back. Notice it's never leaving the grip between the pointer finger and thumb, like so. Okay, we can do some additional conditioning drills. Slide your hand up a little bit more towards the middle and go with speed here. Do it for about 15 seconds in a row. Okay, 20 seconds in a row, then do the other hand. Just condition your forearms. When you train a lot with Sinwali or Eskrima, you want to condition those arms. Okay? You want to hear that whipping sound. Okay? Probably hear, if you're my age too, you hear a little wrist cracking and stuff too. All right? Now you got your wrist rolls forward, your wrist rolls back. We can do some figure eights with the wrist rolls as well. Another thing that we can do is over the shoulder passes. Okay? Pull it back, just pass it. It's good stretching your shoulders out too. Okay? Practicing with the rubber screen, right? If you remember, we did something similar to this with the nunchucks. Okay, good. So now, from there, you guys can play however you want to get loosened up or whatever. We talked about the stance. When we have the weapon in our strong hand, we're going to be strong foot forward. Which, if we're only using one stick, we want the stick hand forward. That gives us some more reach, okay? If I'm right here, my normal stance, I can't reach Lucas. But now when I switch my stance, I can reach him without moving any closer. Yesterday, we did some very simple strikes. We went to the head, both horizontal strikes, knee, knee, okay? So we went head, knee, knee. And we did a simple Simwali drill, head, knee, knee. Again, head, knee, knee. We took it one step further. After the third one, we went knee, knee, came back to the knee, head. Okay? So that's a lot. I'm not going to reteach you the drill from yesterday. I want you to watch it on yesterday's instructional video. What we're going to do today, though, is a strike that we haven't done often in Simwali. And those are downward angle strikes. We've done these when we do our simple basic striking drills. So this is coming across the shoulder, okay? Across the shoulder. And we have upward strikes. Up and up. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you don't have a partner, this is all you're going to practice. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then you're going to come up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So now you have a partner. Let's just do the downward angles. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2. See where Lucas and I have our hands? Center line, protecting your midsection. 1, 2. If you miss, don't stop and think about it. Keep going and make a mental note to adjust your angle or your reach. Downward angle, just keep working. Not worried about speed yet, not worried about power yet. Good. Okay, now the next one is our upward strikes. This one's coming. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Start slow. Get a good stance there, Lucas. Good. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. You're going to have a lot of trouble with this if you don't lead with the butt of the weapon. If you come up this way, you guys are going to disarm each other. So we need to turn it so the butt of the weapon's leading. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay? Make sure you're pausing, doing all those sets. You got your downwards, do them in the air, do them with a partner, get comfortable with it. You got your upwards, do them in the air, do them with a partner, get comfortable with it. Then we put it together, okay? Switch your feet.
Who's insane?
Man. Downward, 1, 2, upward, 3, 4, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That's my bad, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. You gotta come down more of those. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Brand new drill for you guys. We've never done that in a classroom before, obviously, right? Okay? So that's a new drill for you guys. Have some fun with that one. Work your downward angles. If you don't have a stream of sticks, you got to get creative, guys. This is a creative time. You know, in 30 years of martial arts instruction, I have never taught like this, okay? Talking to a camera for a month straight. I've never taught like this. I might have taught a class here or there, but this is the first. We had to get creative to keep bringing you lessons, so guess what? Your job to get creative to keep your training up to par. I want to see you in the live chats. I want to see you in the Zoom chats. Please, think about those selfless people that are out there putting others before them. And let's take time to pray for them. Keep them in your prayers. Keep us all in your prayers. Thank you for being Lima Strong, and we'll see you online tomorrow. Oos.